Guys, 90% of SQL candidates fail this one simple question. And the shocking part, they think they answered it correctly. So the question is, what is log shipping in SQL Server? If you can explain this the right way, you instantly sound like a senior DBA in interview. So before I show you the correct answer, tell me honestly, have you worked with SQL Server high availability? Type yes or no in the comments. Let's start. What is log shipping? In simple words, log shipping means automatically sending transaction log backups from one SQL server to another SQL server to keep them almost in sync. But let's break it down like an interview answer. So you should answer like log shipping is a disaster recovery technique where transaction log backs up from a primary database are automatically copied and restored on one or more secondary servers. This keeps the secondary database nearly up to date and ready for failover in case the primary server fails. Interviewer may ask you some follow-up question on log shipping. The first question is, how does log shipping work? So it works in three steps. Step first is SQL Server backs up the transaction log on the primary server. In the second step, the backup file is copied to the secondary server. And in the third step, the copied log file is restored on the secondary database in no recovery mode. So this cycle runs continuously on a schedule like every 1, 5 or 15 minutes. So that's how log shipping works. So the another log shipping follow-up question can be, is log shipping support automatic failover? So let's understand the meaning of failover. It means when the primary database server goes down, users are moved to another ready database server so the application keeps working, meaning that the switching users from a failed server to a standby server. So, is log shipping provide automatic failover? No, log shipping doesn't support automatic failover. The failover is manual. Next question can be, where is log shipping used? So, log shipping can be used for three purposes. First can be the disaster recovery. If the main SQL server crashes, you can start using the backup server. So this saves your data and business. Second can be the read-only reporting. Like if you want to run some reports on the secondary server, so the main server stays fast. So user can view the data without slowing production. And the third can be the offload backup. If you want to take backup of any data, so you can do it on secondary server instead of the main one. So this improves main server performance. So in this way, we can use log shipping for multiple purposes. What are the advantages of log shipping? So let's make this super simple and interview friendly. First is easy to set up. Like you don't need any special hardware or complex configuration. Just backup, copy, and restores. So even small companies can use it. The second advantage is low cost. Like it works on standard edition of SQL Server, so no expensive enterprise license needed. Third is good for disaster recovery. Like if the main server crashes, you already have almost latest data on another server. So business can continue. And the last one is support multiple secondary servers. Like the one server, primary server can send data to DR server, reporting server, or another location. So you can have many standby copies. What are the limitations of log shipping? So the first is no automatic failure. If primary server crashes, SQL server will not switch automatically. DBA must bring secondary server online. So this causes downtime. And the secondary server is usually read-only because it is designed mainly for reporting, backup, and DR. And the third is there is a data delay. So let's suppose if data is sent every 5 minutes or 10 minutes, so secondary server is slightly behind primary. So if primary server crashes, last few minutes of data may be missing. So these are the disadvantages of log shipping. So that is a log shipping, simple, powerful, and one of the most asked interview questions. So if you want interview questions on replication, backup strategy, then comment yes. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone preparing for SQL.